Beverly Allitt, the Angel of Death. In the quiet town of Grantham, Lincolnshire, England, the year 1991 marked the beginning of a nightmare that would haunt the nation for years to come. It was the year when a seemingly compassionate and dedicated nurse named Beverly Allitt would be exposed as one of the most sinister serial killers in British history. This is the chilling true story of Beverly Allitt, the Angel of Death. Beverly Gale Allitt was born on October 4, 1968, in the small town of Corby Glen. From an early age, she displayed an interest in nursing and showed promise in her studies. Her childhood appeared ordinary, devoid of the telltale signs of a future murderer. Yet beneath her friendly facade, dark tendencies were brewing. After completing her education, Allitt began her nursing career at Grantham and Kesteven Hospital in 1991. She initially won the trust of both her colleagues and patients with her charming demeanor and dedication to her work. However, this trust would soon be shattered, revealing a nightmarish secret. The first hint of Allitt's malevolent nature came in February 1991 when a seemingly healthy 7-week-old baby named Liam Taylor was admitted to the hospital with breathing difficulties. Under Allitt's care, the infant's condition inexplicably deteriorated, leading to his tragic death. Although suspicions were raised, no one could have anticipated the horror that would follow. Over the next 59 days, the hospital witnessed an alarming increase in the number of unexplained child fatalities and incidents of sudden illness. 4 more children, Timothy Hardwick, Claire Peck, Kaylee Desmond, and Paul Crampton, fell victim to an unknown assailant within the walls of the institution meant for healing. This alarming pattern raised the suspicions of the medical staff, but the true source of the horror remained elusive. Allitt's insidious methods were cunning. She would inject her young victims with lethal doses of insulin, a substance readily available to her as a nurse. Her victims ranged from infants to teenagers, and she seemed to derive perverse pleasure from watching their suffering. Nurses and doctors were left baffled, struggling to explain the sudden and mysterious deaths. The turning point came when Yvonne Harrison, a 15-year-old patient with cerebral palsy, suffered a sudden cardiac arrest while under Allitt's care. The quick thinking of a vigilant nurse saved Yvonne's life, but it also exposed Allitt's sinister deeds. A syringe found in her pocket contained a lethal dose of insulin, confirming her role in the series of unexplained incidents. As the police began to investigate, they uncovered a pattern of suspicious behavior that painted a disturbing portrait of Beverly Allitt. She was often present during or shortly before the episodes of illness and death, earning her the nickname, the Angel of Death. Yet what drove this seemingly compassionate nurse to commit such heinous acts remained a mystery. Allitt's trial began in February 1993, and the evidence against her was overwhelming. The court heard testimony about her manipulation, deception, and the calculated administration of insulin overdoses to her victims. Her motive, it seemed, was a desire for attention and a twisted need to play the role of a savior by reviving her victims after injecting them. On May 28, 1993, Beverly Allitt was found guilty of 4 counts of murder, 3 counts of attempted murder, and 6 counts of causing grievous bodily harm. She was given 13 life sentences, ensuring that she would spend the rest of her life behind bars. The case of Beverly Allitt sent shockwaves through the medical community and the entire nation. How could a trusted nurse turn into a ruthless killer within the confines of a hospital? It raised questions about the need for increased scrutiny and oversight within the healthcare system. In the years that followed, experts delved into Allitt's psychological profile. It was revealed that she suffered from Munchausen syndrome by proxy, a rare and chilling mental disorder where a caregiver intentionally harms or feigns illness in those under their care to gain attention or sympathy. This disorder explained her desire for the spotlight as the savior of her victims, even as she inflicted pain and death upon them. Beverly Allitt's case highlighted the importance of thorough background checks and psychological evaluations for healthcare professionals. It also led to changes in hospital security measures and the introduction of stricter controls on access to medications like insulin. Despite the overwhelming evidence against her, Allitt has never admitted her guilt or shown any remorse for her actions. She remains incarcerated in a high-security psychiatric hospital, posing a permanent threat to society. The story of Beverly Allitt is a chilling reminder that evil can lurk in unexpected places.